Argentina.
Is it from Argentina?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's Carlos Tevez.
Carlos Tevez.
Crash, you call it.
Crash.
West Street, Carrickfergus.
What do they eat?
Normally mice, rats, chicks.
I think it's bigger than my arms.
Or maybe an iPod.
Right, we're back after this.
Right, okay.
Anything between a new fridge freezer.
Dear goodness, what the heck have we let ourselves in for, lads?
I know. Trust me to even suggest this earlier on last week.
Yeah, I wish I'd just said I was scared of Scarlett Johansson or something. See if the bosses could have brought us around Scarlett Johansson.
Michael, just watch your back. That thing's coming over to you.
Oh my goodness. Describe. Don't even turn around. Describe what the heck is behind me. I can't turn around.
Well, I seen the spiders and I thought to myself, yeah, they look pretty okay and where they are at the moment.
Yeah, in their box, nice and far away.
And then the snake, it looks okay. I've seen bigger snakes, and then they said, "Where do you see what's in this bag on the floor?" And
it's a tegu. Is that the right pronunciation? Am I getting that right? Yeah, tegu, and it's from Argentina.
Mm-hmm.
It's spelled like Carlos Tevez.
Does look a bit like him. What's his footballing skills like?
I don't know. I reckon it could kick me around all right. That's massive. Oh dear goodness. Who wants to go first?
I think you should go first. You've done it before. I think.
I've done it before.
Follow the leader.
I feel though that you have never had a chance to do this, Kevin, and this is your opportunity.
You show me how it's done, and then.
Oh, goodness gracious me. Okay.
All right.
Good luck. What do you think we should do first? I'll leave it up to the.
Go.
I'm not expected to hold that thing, am I? Really, Gary? Is it going to eat me?
Believe me.
It looks so scary. It looks like something out of Jurassic Park.
It does. It really does.
It's basically a giant lizard, for the benefit of obviously anyone who isn't outside and looking at it in the first center and see it.
Is that really what that is? A giant lizard?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to come over and explain sort of to what?
Yes, that's a good idea, Kevin.
It actually does look like a giant lizard. But
is it Godzilla's cousin?
It's a large monitor from Argentina. Black and white tiger, you call it.
Okay.
It looks more like a man-eater.
It does. And is this male or female? Is this
It's
fully
a male.
grown?
He's male, he's very, very close to fully grown. He's fell out a bit more.
What size do these things come whenever they're like just...
About 12 inches, 8 to 12 inches.
And what size is that thing?
5.5 foot, 5 foot.
Sorry to keep calling it a thing, but that's the best thing I can describe it as. I've never seen anything like it. Right, Michael, get the spider in your hand.
Do you think? Well,
No, hold him first.
We'll hold.
Crash.
Crash is the name, right? We'll call him Crash. Because if I'm going to get Taigu wrong, I'm going to call him Taigu like the footballer. Taigu, right? Get Crash around. He is genuinely, if you can catch this, he's walking towards me right now in the studio as if he's just picking up my voice. His tongue is poking out at me.
I think he's hungry.
He looks hungry. He's walking over towards me. So
has he been fed today?
If Gary would like to sort of assist me,
Just Michael, he'd be eating.
What should I do? Should I sit beside him or should I?
So they eat rats, mice. How many would they eat a day or per week?
He would eat a couple every other day. He would eat big jumbo rats and stuff like that there.
Right.
Large chicks.
I've been described as worse,
Okay, so Michael's going to give him a little nurse.
So should I go over beside him then?
I'll bring him over to you, Michael.
Okay.
He's coming over to you.
If you're out and about Carrickfergus today, by all means, do come and stand at the window here in the DeCourcy Centre.
Yeah, there's a few kids. See that there?
We're facing our fears of different things. I said I was afraid of spiders, and now I'm going to be holding this. I'm going to take the headphones off just so it doesn't tangle him up.
Wise idea. Look at that thing.
Look at this.
That is done.
Some weight indeed.
Does it weigh a lot, Mike?
Wow, he weighs an awful lot, yeah.
Is it warm, cold? What's the...
It feels like a sofa.
Feels like a sofa?
A sofa that moves.
You definitely wouldn't get that at a well-known sofa
Go a wee
outlet.
walk. So he does.
I once met a crocodile I was telling you off air.
Yes.
It's like very... The scales, is that right?
Yeah.
They all shed a lot of scales. Does that do the same?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. And where do you keep these? What kind of people do you find would...
Oh, he's licking my arm. There we go. That is... He's going to go up my armpit if we don't be careful.
So what kind of people have these in their woods? You wouldn't keep that in your living room, would you?
Big large tanks people would keep them in.
Okay.
Just let them out.
And can I drive a tank?
There you go, he's got a good grip on me.
Okay, well I have to give this a go now.
There you go.
Okay.
I tell you what, there's some strength in that beastie.
Okay.
It really is. And he's quite weighty, Kevin, so watch that. He licked my armpit, so that's probably why I tried to scuttle there.
Okay, we'll give this a go.
Oh dear goodness. You can hear it in my voice. That was a bit
What did I do? Just
frightening, really. Kevin's going to make it look dead easy. Really see, like, he's still trying to come over towards me.
his claws are very sharp, aren't they?
That is a good way to describe it. He does. He has
Bye-bye.
big, strong claws.
Bye bye. That's not so bad.
See, Kevin is. That's why you don't go first, because he's making that look a lot easier
It's
than
not
I
so
did.
bad. It's actually not so bad.
And he's holding it. Look at how relaxed it is when you hold it.
Oh dear.
So calm. I can't get over that
Fantastic.
at all.
Wings.
David, what do you think about having to hold this creature in a moment?
No, looking for it's the tongue.
It's the tongue. It
Yeah,
has
it keeps
the
its
most
tongue in.
remarkably long tongue.
If it keeps its tongue in, it'll be all right.
And can these things be vicious? Can they?
Could be, yeah.
Can
All
they?
right, that's me ruled out. Yeah.
Honest to goodness, I don't know how to describe this better than I've actually got like sort of, I feel like itchy or something, like just sort of nervousness from it all. Like,
Yeah, give it a go. Give it a
you'll
go.
be alright, David, go on.
It's almost the same place as me.
Facing our fears here in the Carrickfergus FM studio, and Exotic Pets in North Street, very kind to bring round a few beasties for us
to
to
hold it? Can I just pull my arms out? Or?
Gary is just placing the animal right now into the hands of Dave Hall from the Carrick Ad. And it's all being recorded, so we're going to try to put some of this up on YouTube later on, and we'll link it as well to the Carrickfergus FM Facebook page. If you haven't got on there yet, you can do, and just hit the little like button. But I feel like Michaela Strachan or something.
I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
It's
Yeah.
not so bad when you can't see it. Its tongue or anything like that.
No,
Yeah.
I was
It
sitting
is
down holding it.
remarkably strong.
You see,
It is really strong.
it is a very strong creature, and what I did is I sat down, folks, and I tried to hold it, which sort of didn't give it a lot of room to manoeuvre,
Wait,
and it tried to run around.
serious?
And
Did they
it's
get any
still
bigger?
trying to come towards me.
A bit broader.
It either likes me a lot or hates me, really. I don't know. You made that look easy, guys, compared to me.
That tongue is massive.
Isn't it?
Huge.
Isn't it really scary?
Right, Michael, next up. We'll do it in order. Spiders, snake.
Spiders next, okay. And we'll just swap positions, I think, to allow you to take over here for a moment.
Okay. Right, spider in your hands right here at the desk, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What size are these tarantulas?
You're about to see. Now, after that, I'm hoping that
Wow.
they're less animated. Are these is this the same tarantula from last time?
Yes, it is indeed.
It is.
That one
That is actually quite big.
Quite. Oh, I can't believe I'm walking towards a spider.
Here we go. Come on,
Here we
can I
go.
see it?
I'm going as slowly as possible because, tell you what, they're a lot calmer this time, and it's walking up my arm, which it didn't do the last time. So
Okay.
Take your arm, other hand from that shape.
Ah, that's it.
there we go.
Wow.
That thing is.
It's I can't tell you how scared I am of this actually. I'm just, do you know what I'm doing? I'm deliberately keeping my head nice and far away from it because last time, in nervousness, I breathed sort of heavily on its back and it ran up my arm, and that was the worst thing that you could ever do. So
Yeah.
I'll advise you, if you're calm, it won't move too much. It'll try to get itself settled, and then it'll, I think, get comfortable in the heat of your hand. So
Yeah.
I
And what age is this?
That would probably be about 8.
And is that fully grown?
Yeah.
see this.
Can I get this? That's amazing.
I was doing a bit of Christmas decorating on Sunday, and when I was putting the tree up, along with help, I didn't do it on my own before anyone complains. I hope you as well. We found a little spider in some of the decorations, and I couldn't get near it at all. Whereas
This
I'm
reminds me of-
holding a tarantula.
Once it doesn't jump.
It's sort of scuttling across my hands at the moment. You see, I'm having to overlap my hands.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
there you go. It's-
No problem. We'll give it back
Look
to
at
these
how close
guys
can we get it
and
to
then
Kevin's face before he cries?
Before I jump. That's close enough there.
That's there you
Okay,
go
Time for
again.
me to sign my life away. Michael, will you take my camera here and we can video this?
Yeah, we'll
All
swap
the
it around.
issues. It's still recording.
for oh, we'll try to do this, and
I can jump out of airplanes and stuff, but oh my goodness.
this is what's really remarkable
Just put my hand out
about
of gas.
having a fear, because
What if I don't like
Kevin
this?
has put his head in an alligator's mouth. He has jumped out of an aeroplane,
Yes,
but he's scared of holding a spider.
very
And
much so.
I'll be honest, the tarantulas are massive, so it's not.
My
just-
hands are tiny too.
It's not. Yes. Well, I wasn't going to be mean and say that, but
How quick can you get this off me if I
Really,
don't?
really quick. I'll only put it on a wee bit at a
What
time.
did you just grab it
No,
off?
now
Can I actually do this?
for the benefit of anyone who doesn't know a lot about these tarantulas, they do have a few defence mechanisms.
Don't tell me that. Okay. Will I close my eyes? Like being at the dentist?
Just that one
And
at a time.
the tarantula is being teased onto Kevin's hands at the moment. Oh my goodness, do you know what? I'm even shaking holding the camera.
Okay, that's not so bad. When
Kevin
you're,
hasn't yet looked at the tarantula.
when you're not looking at it.
It's
Okay.
so calm in your hands, Kevin.
Yes.
It wasn't calm in mine. It was like Limford Christie.
Yeah.
I can feel like you can feel like a pulse through it or something.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can feel a little pulse. Just oh,
It's moving.
it is moving. Overlap your hands, Kev.
I can't. It's going up my jumper.
It's going up his jumper.
Yeah. Okay.
He's in a state of rigour.
Jumping out of an airplane is much easier
Oh,
than that.
Well done. And now
There we go.
time for Mr. Hall.
Should we use that from the last?
Oh dear goodness, what have we let ourselves in for here in the Decor Centre? David, do you think it's going to be harder or easier than last time?
Much harder already. I haven't even touched it yet.
I'm just glad that giant Godzilla-like creature
Yeah,
is
it's gone.
is
It's
gone
gone.
from the equation. It's not gone from the studio, mind you, or has it?
No, no, he's
That's
not.
okay. He's under your desk. See, this is what's good having a trained expert around with you, because they just make it look so,
So easy.
easy.
So easy. And what kind of people would have these in their house, guys? Would it be, you know, just your?
Just your average people would keep
Average
wearing
person.
it, yeah.
I just have a vision of Home Alone here, Kevin McAllister climbing up the cupboards and stuff and knocking it over.
That's such a weird. It's so light.
There's not much weight to it.
And in this country, of course, these aren't. There's no danger in these.
No, these are from Chile.
Chile. Okay. And I suppose they have to be kept really warm, do they?
Yeah, they do indeed, yeah.
Really warm. And what kind of that one there that you're holding? What's his name? Does he have a name?
No,
No. Okay. What does that spider there eat? What would it eat on an average day? Or
we'd only eat maybe once or twice a week. Crickets or a locust or something. They're not a big
not a big
big
amount?
eater, no.
Wow. Absolutely unbelievable.
At least he didn't say radio presenters.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely phenomenal creatures. So they are fantastic.
You wouldn't expect them to feel so light.
No,
Is what they actually are.
they are.
Goodness.
Actually, feels like when they're attached to your hand, it feels like a Velcro
Yeah,
type
yeah.
feel to it.
Yeah, they're like sticky sort of pads.
Yeah.
Which
And
can
we have
shoot
another
out,
one
isn't
here
that
as
right?
well.
No, that's the hairs and the fact that the abdomen can shoot out if it feels stressed.
Right.
Aren't you relieved that didn't happen?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear goodness. It is just the most nerve-wracking experience. The texts and the phone, they're going mental at the minute. I will try to get through some of your messages very, very shortly. But thanks for sending them in. It is a scary experience here in the studio. A lot of people saying good luck facing your fear. Hope it's going well. Look forward to seeing the photographs. Well, thank you very much. And just, yeah, keep the messages coming in, guys. It is an unbelievable just experience to try and do this in the studio. I mean, it's so hard to describe. It's not often that you catch me, how should we put it, sort of lost for words, and I'm not at my most eloquent at the moment. It's
Kind of
something different.
More scary than facing up to life without Sir Alex Ferguson at Old Trafford.
Nothing's that scary. Nothing's as scary as losing Fergie. 0796 300 1076 if you'd like to keep the text coming in. Of course, you can stand here in the studio, or just outside the studio in the Decor Centre if you want to have a look in. We're recording as much of this as we can for you, so you can see as much of it, because we know not everybody is able to get down here and have a look. But in the studio at the moment, Gary from Exotic Pets as well as Sarah, and they've got some of the Beasties in with them, and we've been trying to hold them and face our fears. And one of the creatures we haven't yet got our hands on is a snake. There is a snake in here with us as well. And who goes the short story?
Like two tarantulas, or like that one looks a bit lively.
And there's another tarantula as well, and I've just had my attention drawn to it. And the words from Mr. Hall, it looks lively, David.
Looks a bit, just a bit.
It looks a bit
It's
lively.
actually it looks really lively. I'm moving over out of the way.
It is running. It's running, and so is David. It's actually running around at the moment.
It's shocking.
It's got a lot of energy about it. Is that the female?
I think the two of them's females.
Both of them are female. The females, I think, of this species are the larger.
Yeah, and they live a lot longer too.
And they live a lot longer. It's because they're
That's
so fat massive.
definitely. Has that one had a Red Bull this morning? I think that's been on the Red Bull.
Well, if it's
3 or
not
4
any sort of
pounds.
drink that gives it wings, Kevin, you should watch it because it could fly over to your face.
Can they jump?
They can't jump.
They can
How
jump
far?
very high.
They jump.
See the last time I knew nothing about tarantulas at all, and now I know too much about them. I
And
went
what
and
kind of thing
researched
to trigger
them,
that? Like even
and
ones that are
Really,
Yeah,
really
but
fast
I am.
movements and stuff in front of
we're
it.
trying to coax Kevin into
If you
holding
were to hurt
what
it.
is certainly a more animated tarantula right now. Now, I
okay.
have to say they're very well behaved, but
What happens?
they
Like,
move
can't-
quite quickly.
Obviously they've got
And
web
that's the
as
scary
well.
part, and they've
So like if
obviously
it
the
went
legs feeling out
off
and
my
moving
hand
around.
suddenly by itself, it would
No,
no.
the web wouldn't. It's not like a house spider.
No.
They would very tell.
What would that do? Would it fall on the floor and run like mad? Would it?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
What's those two bits at the front
there?
there?
Those reasons.
The two wee one feeders.
The two-
these
No,
two.
no, just the top. What's that? Is
You
that
hold it and
size?
find
Here,
out.
and
Where?
And David,
I
hold
just-
on
just-
your head,
and
so
their
who gets to hold it
fans
first?
would be in
Oh, see,
underneath.
you
I'm
hold up.
being very clever and stand by the
Okay.
microphone, so I don't have to.
Actually, really, I'm more nervous with this than the other one.
Looks petrified. He's interviewed some scary looking people in his time, but this tarantula is a new prospect for him.
Actually, I'm really nervous.
See the way it just stopped in your hand there?
Really nervous, wow. Just that David is not a quiet man. If you've ever been out with him,
But
he's
Is
certainly
that
not.
it? What's that wee black? What's that? Eyes or what?
That's its eyes. Yeah.
Serious? Oh.
And David has just found its eyes, which is not going to be pleasant because just watch them stare at you.
Staring me out.
Just look at them stare at you. Just think about what the spider could be thinking right now.
Well, where's it going?
I want to eat a journalist for Christmas.
I'm starting to sweat.
Could you get a photograph of this one?
Huh?
Could you take a photo of me of that?
And Kevin's looking
that
for an
button
opportunity.
there,
A photograph
I'm trying
opportunity.
to turn around and sort of smile at you.
Alright.
Now, Kevin can smile whilst this spider's in his hand. Does he win a prize? He's struggled to look at it. Kevin, can you make eye contact with the spider?
Yes.
I tell you what, the text lines are going mental at the moment. You're enjoying this. I tell you, it's fun when you're listening. It's not fun when you're in here. All right, it's
Ready?
he's doing all right. Kevin, you couldn't look more
See you.
awkward with that if you tried.
There's a good couple of ones there.
Right.
Oh dear.
David's off with
Can't
taking a
take
picture.
Very well. So, if you missed it earlier, if you're just joining us now, what's happening in the Carrickfergus
There you
FM
go.
studio? Facing our fears, and the crew from Exotic Pets are here with us. We've already held what is called a taigu. It's an Argentinian giant lizard, and it is massive. I'm quite glad that I don't know where they put it at the moment because it scared the living daylights out of me. But oh my goodness, I think
Too
it's on
lively.
to- I think it's
Too
my-
lively.
it's my
Here
turn,
go.
isn't
Here
it?
go.
I think it's under your feet.
Don't say that at all, please. Right, Kevin, will we swap seats?
Yes.
And you're standing. You can assume the position as they say.
Those alright, I suppose?
I'll do the John Watson for a second.
Yes.
Right.
Radio.
Those
Oh, it's
alright
on.
then. Pictures?
I can bring it up.
I'll,
I would have had another look at it here.
he's very brave getting me to move with it.
Yes, isn't he?
Kevin, you stood still.
Take it for a walk.
You stood still, Kevin. I'm having to walk.
Yes. Come on over a bit closer here.
How close to your face do you want it to get? Remember, these things jump.
That'll be fine.
Whoa.
They're not as bad now as I actually thought they would be.
You see, that's the con. You think that, and then when it runs at you like that, you move back with the camera.
Okay, go away now.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Go you that way.
It's trying to. The cameraman is going to fall. The cameraman is that nervous that he almost fell over.
Sudden movements.
We'll get it closer to the cameraman.
Right, Pat, are you going to jump in here and hold this?
Need a cameraman, I'm really sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can take over as cameraman.
Aye,
yes.
no worries.
No, it's okay, thank you.
I think Pat should.
There's a union going on
I
here.
know, I think Pat should do it.
Trade union's working here.
Put it to the text. So we will. Yep, all instant text vote there now. Pat, you have to go for it. You're outnumbered, so you are.
I don't-
Go on ahead.
You're doing really well with it.
Pat, you're great with that camera.
I-
You'll be great with the
I
spider.
am useless.
Everybody sort of forgot Michael Stanley.
Okay, here he goes.
I
Okay,
am useless.
going over to Pat now.
Overlap your hands. I've read up on these enough to know what I'm doing, but I'm scared of them.
Okay, Pat, come a wee bit closer.
Where's it go? Now overlap. You have to keep overlapping your hands so it doesn't get away from you.
Yeah. Pat, you've done that before. I think you should get one of these for Christmas.
I've got 2 boys, is that not close enough?
They're actually not so bad.
You see, that's the con. You think that.
Aye.
So they're not.
Michael's just run to the other side of the table.
At least you're.
You think they're not that bad until what happens is you set one down and then they scuttle and then you don't know what to do with them. Try pick that up from static and you won't be as brave.
Mm.
And see, when they're in your hands, they're well behaved because they're trained, because they're pets. In the wild, they wouldn't be just
Are you
as
trying
easy
to-
to do that with.
I'm trying to suggest we put the two of them on the table and have a spider grand national of some sort. Yeah.
That would be phenomenal. But yeah, I would love to do it, but I don't think health and safety would allow it.
They're absolutely amazing wee things, big things.
Yeah, that's what I did as well. I started calling them wee things because when you get comfortable, you call them wee, but they're massive. And
Yeah.
look at the size of your hand.
Yeah, when they're out of your hand, they're small.
Yeah, exactly. When you're in your
Different,
hand, it's like, whoa.
different story. Excellent, good stuff, guys. Thanks for bringing them around.
I actually think I could climb on the back of that taigu and just like go do my shopping after the show.
But hold on,
It's
there's
like a horse.
there's a snake here as well.
Oh, don't remind me.
So there is. Are we having a wee nosy at the snake? Are we?
You're first.
Huh?
You're first. You're closest.
Okay.
You think I was accidentally on the far side of the studio.
Okay. We'll have a go at the snake.
My little Christmas mascot's just sitting on the table watching all this as well. Wee teddy bear that I found when I was doing my decorations. See how happy he is.
Yeah.
I'll hold him longer.
It's recording.
I'm being handed a camera, so allow me to position myself around.
Okay. Like that.
Kevin is looking very comfortable, I have to say, with
And his head okay hanging down there?
Not very you're fine.
And what kind of a snake is this?
Striped California king snake.
so it's a striped California king snake.
Poisonous.
Feels really weird.
It's not poisonous.
It's like
Can you come closer to the microphone at all, Kevin, and describe it for everyone listening, what it feels like to hold that?
it actually feels like the leather seats in my car. It does. It really does. It feels really, really weird. It is a leathery type feel to it, and it's just at room temperature, as best as I can describe it, really.
What length is that? About, is it 4 or 5 foot, would you? Or would it be as much as that?
I would say 3.5 maybe.
3.5 foot. Typical man exaggerating now.
Can we get his sort of head up? Do we get a wee photograph with him? Can we? Is he camera shy, is he? Is he okay if I just turn him around a little bit?
Yeah. Multitasking cameraman, doing better than
Nope.
I am.
Where are you going? Oh, you going to do a bit of presenting here? Where's he going?
I don't know.
Just chilling out.
I genuinely don't know.
He's hanging upside down here. Can I just move my hand over there then?
Yes, you can indeed.
If I just move like this?
It's crazy how, in the presence of fear, you sort of lose all sort of
Yeah.
awareness of what you're doing.
What's this guy's name?
Ben.
Ben? Wow.
You're letting them get very close to your face, Kevin.
Wow. See,
You are. It's like it's jutting its wee tongue out, trying to.
I'm not too bad with this.
You're
I
not.
wouldn't- I wouldn't let a spider go that far,
No.
so I wouldn't.
Oh goodness.
Alright.
Yeah, well done. I think it's somebody else's turn.
Yeah. I'll give this back to the good guys.
So David Hall from the Carrickfergus.
Oh, he's driving around me. Look.
I'll trust Kevin to be a more steady-handed cameraman. I'm shaking. I don't know if my voice sounds more composed, but my hands are shaking like mad trying to hold this
I'm not
camera.
too bad with snakes, it's the spiders. And
Kevin and I back in control of the camera. Oh dear goodness. This is something else. Do you know everyone's
it's not so bad with
I know,
snakes.
it's not
It's
so
leather
bad now.
bellies, brother.
It's curling around your hand. Look at that. Everyone's texting. Even my mum has texted this show wishing us
Really?
luck. That's the truth. My mum has even texted.
It's
She
got a
knows
weird
how scary
rubbery,
this is.
leathery
Thank you everyone
feeling.
for your text messages. These will be up on YouTube later on.
I'm
YouTube.com
definitely more
/
comfortable with a
Michael
snake
Clarke
than
Show.
what it would be a
They'll be on Facebook as well.
spider.
There's some people outside
Oh,
having a wee look
Godzilla
in.
behind
You're more than welcome to.
Okay, Michael, we'll go here.
And now I'm being asked to take over the snaky reins. Here we go. Oh dear, here we go. Da-da-da.
There we go, it's not so
And
bad.
what do those snakes eat?
Mice and rats,
Nice and rich.
sort of small rats. Large.
Fingers.
And how long would it take to eat one?
Speaking of,
Do you eat one? Couple of minutes.
No way. That thing would eat a mouse or a rat in a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
You're joking.
good.
Thanks for that, Kevin.
Line you ring.
It is wrapped around you.
It's not the biggest snake in the world,
Where's the best place to
No,
hold
it's,
it?
and it would eat a rat. Oh God.
How big do those grow to?
Sorry if you're eating your lunch at the moment.
5-6 feet, but he's fell out double of what he is now.
This is.
And what age is this snake?
Like 2-year-old, year and a half, 2-year-old.
He's just moving away up my arm, and
And everything we've seen today, is there like a high maintenance with them, or
Not really. The leg of the snakes, they only sort of feed once every 7 to 10 days.
right? Okay.
Spiders, they're not a big either. Crash, he would eat you out of house and home now.
there we go.
What do they eat?
The spiders,
The
Rats,
Yeah.
mice,
rats and
chicks,
sea. Right.
Where's he away to?
anything and everything basically.
So it's not an ideal thing to have. That Godzilla type thing wouldn't be an ideal to have round when you're doing your Christmas dinner in case the Christmas turkey goes missing.
disappears.
Yeah. Okay.
Imagine seeing your neighbours taking one out for a walk.
Yeah.
His tongue is tickly.
Yeah.
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 Until it tries to eat you like one of those mice.
I'm glad I wore long sleeves today, actually.
I was saying this on the way down. I didn't wear long sleeves, and I automatically thought I am an idiot.
Kind of would have freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah.
So it would. That's absolutely fantastic. There's another challenge met. So it is.
Well done, guys.
Carrickfergus FM. Don't forget, you'll be able to see the pictures and the videos almost instantly once we get back on track here and get the good guys with exotic pets way down the road again. Thanks very much, guys, for bringing all that.
Yes, you're more than welcome, at all.
I would cue a song right now, but I've kind of got a snake in my hands, so
Not letting go of that thing, Michael. No.
I could try one hand, but I'm not that blasé.
Take that home with you.
It's wrapped up around me like Mancini's scarf.
You played that. You played that.
Oh, you can play Nelly Furtado.
Okay. Alright, back shortly here in Carrickfergus FM. It's Nelly Furtado.